Hi everybody. So today I'm doing a tarot reading for the sign of Libra. The cards are already shuffled like I usually do, and everything's all set. So let's just go right ahead and get started. So the first position though is going to represent the recent past, okay? So let's take a look. I have the tarot card of the Sun card with the Oracle card of Cancer, okay? So this is having like a really good time and really enjoying ourselves just at home. Maybe with family too, with Cancer here, or our roommates, whoever's like familiar to us. That's kind of like what we've been doing. Now let's just pull a card here. It's pretty clear, but I always like to pull some extra cards for the past. Let's see what else comes up. Tell me more about Cancer and the Sun here for my Libra Sun. Tell me about Cancer and the Sun. Okay. 0. Not much going on, or rather, the 0 is kind of like the Fool card, which is like leaving it up for the moment, right? Which is also the Sun card. The Sun, which is Leo energy, is like living in the moment. And the 0 is leaving it open for the possibility of whatever comes up in the moment. All right, let's keep going. So I want to take a look at, I'm going to move into the present, but I want to see what actions you guys are taking. So that's going to be what I call the position of the hand here. How are you guys dealing with circumstances, people, etc. I have the 4 of Swords with the left turn arrow. This is like left turn, some sort of unexpected change of events. Now, with the 4 of Swords here, that is rest. That is kind of a chill out period, which makes a lot of sense. If we've been kind of just having a lot of fun hanging out at home, we're following that up with a chill out period. Now, the left turn arrow is what kind of throws me off here. It's like, why is the left turn here? Why is this an unexpected chill out period? Could be that you got, let's say you got laid off. Could be that's why it's unexpected, but I'm going to have to pull a card to see why it's an unexpected period, break period here. Tell me about the left turn arrow. Tell me about this position of the hand for my Libra signs. Tell me about the position of the hand here. The left turn arrow with the 4 of Swords. Tell me about the left turn arrow. The house. Alright, the house is not really anything surprising about the house because like I was just saying, we're spending time at home, or at least we have been. So the house doesn't really surprise me. There's nothing surprising about the house. On the bottom, Gemini. Okay, here's the surprise. So on the bottom, Gemini, underneath that, Scorpio. So, and underneath that, the boat. So there is some like background pain. There is something that is still nagging at us, that's still with us, that's like something unpleasant is still with us. And that's kind of the reason why we're taking a break. That's the purpose behind this break period here. And Gemini could have been just a conversation that was unpleasant. That was also part unexpected. That's part of the reason why we're taking a break from other people and staying at home is because there was something unpleasant. Gemini is a conversation. It's just like dealing with other people. It's been unpleasant dealing with other people. Thus, the break from people. All right, let's keep going. So I want to look at your emotions next because it interests me to know how you guys are feeling considering everything else that's going on. So let's see. The position of the heart is what I call this position. So I have the 7 of Pentacles with the nut. So we want, again, this is our hearts, right? So what we want is the 7 of Pentacles, which is to give something a real solid chance. Like, not just, give it a day. Like, give it a solid month, give it a year, give it a real solid college try here. And it's a new thing. Give something new a solid chance. That's what we want. Now, what is this something new? I'm not quite certain because it hasn't been referenced in any other position. So let's draw a card for that. Okay, that was freaking fast. I did have a few cards come up, the first of which is the Moon here. So the Moon card for the Oracle deck, it just speaks of your habits, not really like your shadow or anything like that, like the Tarot card. This is just your habits here. So there's something new about our habits that we want to give a solid chance at. And let's take a look. The bed with the 2 and the cup here. Well, what is it that we want to give a solid chance at? We want to give just spending quality time with people a solid chance. And maybe that's just something that we never really made a priority. But recently, I think it's become a priority. And that's what we want to do, is we want to give this like a new... We want to do this like for real. Like actually spend some quality time with people. Which I think is part of this like rest period that we're in. Alright, so just one more position, and then I am going to look into the future to see what's going on with you guys coming up. So stick around for that, and then I am going to do advice. But for now, I'm going to look at the position of the head, which is your thoughts at the moment. Your thoughts and strategies. Let's see. Judgment. Okay. With the oracle card here is the arrow on target. So the arrow on target is just, it's specificity. It's saying there's a very specific thing judgment card, that we want to see announced, that we want to see like some sort of big change, or where do I put this? We want it's just a big event that involves people. So it could be an announcement or just a general event that involves a lot of people that indicates like a change of perception. Like when people, with the judgment card, it's a lot of people, and those people are either surprised or it forces them to kind of like look at something a little differently. So that's our strategies at the moment. That's our strategy at the moment, is we're focused on having people look at maybe us differently. Let's pull an oracle card. Maybe that's why we're spending so much quality time with people, is we want them to see us differently. We want to make an impression on people. Okay. Aries with the sword. We want to draw attention to us, and like I was saying before, it's like we want to be noticed and recognized by other people, and that's kind of why we're spending time with people. On the bottom, the treasure chest, though, which is interesting. I think it's just because the treasure chest is usually about finances, but in this case, I think it's just about what we think is valuable here, and we think these people are valuable, and so we're willing to spend our quality time with them, so that we can change their perceptions of us. Maybe they think we're selfish, maybe they have thought we're pretty selfish in the past. We're trying to change that perception. Anything else about this judgment card? Let's see what else comes out. Anything else about judgment? Okay. The volcano. Interesting. The volcano. So the volcano is either a big event, a big release of emotion. So in this case, it's like we want people, we want to do something for somebody that gets them to like have an emotional response. Like it's kind of like we want to do something nice for somebody just to see the look on their face, right? To see like the look of surprise, the look of happiness on their face. That's part of this as well. Part of our strategy. Anyway, let's keep going. So the next position is the future. So what is going to happen? We kind of like know what's happening, so let's see what's about to happen. 7 of Wands with the oracle card of the crown here. Oh, sorry, the 9 of Wands. My bad. 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is actually way better at the crown. The 7 of Wands would have meant that maybe we weren't really making a lot of headway towards this crown. The 9 of Wands is different. This tells me that we actually have the skills necessary to get the prize that we want, to achieve this specific... The crown is actually a specific thing. Can be like a position too. Like if you want to be the king, right? Well, that is the prize. It's not just an object. It can be a position, like a promotion sort of thing here, like a status upgrade with the crown. But we have the skills for the status upgrade. That's what's coming up here. If you're looking to get a promotion, it seems very possible in the future. This is short-term future. It seems very possible in the short-term future. Let's pull a card. The oracle card of the tower. This is a good tower. It speaks of wisdom. It speaks of having foresight and understanding of a situation. So yeah, we have understanding of the situation. And we know what our priorities are. And I think that's also why you're spending more time with people, is you realize that the people around you are a priority. You value them. On the bottom, the number 3, that's like a friend's energy there with the number 3. And underneath that, Leo, definitely friendly energy. And I think we kind of miss these people. We miss these people, and that's kind of why we're also trying to change their perception of us. Let me just see what else is on top here, because this will give me a little more details, and I'm just nosy. So on top here, I do like to do 3 cards usually. So I have the Queen, the Skull and Crossbones, and the Bridge. That's interesting. It's like they kind of see us as a bit of a hard ass, and everything that we're doing, or not everything, but part of all of the stuff that we're doing by spending quality time with these people is to change that perception. Skull and Crossbones, kill it. Kill the perception of the Queen here that we're like just kind of a hard ass all the time, that we're like just super serious all the time. It's like, no, we can chill out, have fun too. And the Bridge here is just us allowing for the opportunity for this to happen. Like leaving the door open for this to happen, for all of this to happen. Okay, let's pull advice for you guys. So the way I do advice is always positive advice, stuff you guys should be focused on, paying attention to, or just be aware of. That was fast. These cards are coming out fast today. So I have the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is like a transitional period that's not fun. Doesn't seem like you're going through that. Maybe you went through that. Remember, how I said before, there was some pain in the background lingering, and that's part of the reason why we're finding ourselves these bonds with these people more valuable these days. There is some pain from the past. That's the 6 of Swords. We still haven't gotten over whatever it was from the past that's still with us. It's like we still haven't adjusted. We still haven't accepted. We still haven't fully gotten over whatever it was that is holding us back. We haven't. Now let's see what other cards came out. 4 cards came out, actually. 3 of Cups, Death, and the Moon. 3 of Cups, Death, and the Moon. Well, this literally speaks of making a habit out of seeing people, of hanging out with people, of social time. And that being over, okay? Maybe this is all tied with some kind of breaking off of ties with people, and then now coming back together with these people. Let's pull an oracle card. Libra. So it's kind of like we are making amends. Libra is making amends here for whatever happened in the past. Maybe we burned some bridges. Maybe we just kind of like started to focus on ourselves and drifted away from these people. And now I think we're trying to make amends, and it is a bit of a struggle. It is 6 of Swords. It's a tough adjustment to have to try to make something up to people, right? You're making it up to these people, and that is tough. That is tough. But it's something you want to do for yourself because it's going to make you feel good by making these other people feel good. Okay, so that's going to be your reading, guys. I hope it helps, and I hope you guys got something out of that. If you did like that reading, if you don't mind, please press the like button for me. That really helps me out a lot. It helps the algorithm circulate the video. But regardless, thank you guys so much for showing an interest in my videos. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Take care.